I love what Gifts has been doing, and I appreciate every one of you for your intelligence and the way you guys have been taking this program so far. So she invited me over, and I obey because my field, I actually read education economics. So I love anything about education. So more reason why my topic is going to be about education. Actually, my name's Eberechi Stella. I'm an actor, a producer, and a content creator. So let me start by talking about education. Yeah. For me, education can be seen as an act of teaching knowledge to others, and also an act of receiving knowledge from others. That brought me to the importance of education. Yeah. Number one, as a woman, I'm so specific about this particular one, which is women empowerment. Women empowerment. Education has really done a lot. It has really done a lot, because I could remember the days of our forefathers where women only end in the kitchen. But fortunately, we do so many things. We have so many successful ladies like Dora Akunie, a professor, Chima Amanda, an author, and also a lot like Genevieve Najan, a very successful Hollywood actor who we are looking up to, yes, because she's my role model. So education has really paved way for women, not like during our forefathers that we end up, if you're a woman here, honestly, you're a lucky one, because if it's before, you might not be here. You might be trained to only obey your husband, which is good, but at the same time, we have more to give to society, aside just being in the kitchen. So they introduced women empowerment in the society, which paved way for a lot of us to be able to have voice in the society, you know. So women empowerment is my number one importance of education. Number two, critical thinking. Education enables you to think critically before you take any decision. You can't just take decision because you want to take a decision. You take decision because it's something that worth it. You know, it worth it. So you take your time. You're not like an illiterate who will just take some certain decision. It's just like a story, an experience I had. Somebody did some certain things. I was like, what kind of thinking is this? But at the same time, I noticed that this person is just an illiterate. He couldn't even think for himself. So how would he now be better? Thirdly, self-dependence. Yeah, education make one to have this self-confidence within them, because they have learned a lot during their school days. They can be able to actualize a lot of things they want to achieve, their goals or tasks ahead of them. So it helps you to be dependent of yourself, you know. The fourth one is confidence. A lot of people cannot even stand in the crowd. A lot of people cannot even if you are in a position, like when we go to set, you see a lot of people having a lot of suggestions, saying a lot of things. If you are very timid, you can't be able to face these people. Especially when you're acting with a very popular actors, you'll be like, God, you will lose focus, because even when giving the scripts, you end up making a lot of mistakes because you have already lose your confidence. But if you are learned, you can be able to stand the crowd. You can be able to, read your scripts, bring it to life. Bring it to life. You see people like, wow, are you sure this one is still an upcoming? Like, I love the boldness. So if the education gives you this confidence, you'll be so confident in whatever you do. Lastly, another list, productivity. Productivity. Education have a way to make one to be so productive. Not like you will sit at home doing nothing and you have nothing to think about, than just doing some kind of things, maybe pressing laptop, doing, will I use prostitution? Sorry, I don't know. But with education, we can be able to be very productive. Use that time. You will engage in crimes of something not meaningful. With education, it can be very productive in everything you do. In your daily life, you know that you have a task ahead of you. We are all fortunate to be educated, but we don't know. So, if you say education is very expensive, please try ignorance. So, I believe that with these points of mind, you guys are convinced that education is the key to everything we do. Let me take this. Career. A successful career. Without education, you cannot be a nurse. Without education, you cannot be a doctor. Without education, you cannot work in the bank. Without education, you cannot work in an oil company. A very big firm cannot hire you. You cannot study your masters in the abroad if you are not educated. So we all are fortunate, and you all are fortunate. So I wish you all the best, and I pray that you guys will reach your heights. This is just the starting point. I pray that everyone here, we're going to have a president in this house. We're going to have governors in this house. We're going to have a very, very brilliant people who can stand out for us in society. Thank you all so much.